There are some interesting happenings in the new build world that we probably should pay attention to. And it's led by a buildup of standing inventory. And so standing inventory is really getting at its highest level in over 16 years. And to give you an idea, today there are 119,000 new build homes built and ready for occupancy that just need to be sold. And if you can compare that number to, it was only 62,000 in 2018, this is the highest number in over 15 years. And that's causing builders problems. Now, the highest glut of already built new homes is in Mountain West area, the Southwest and the Southeast. Cities like Tampa, Austin, San Antonio, Nashville, and Dallas all have a lot of standing inventory. And as a result of this standing inventory, as well as slowed down sales, builders are having to make more and more concessions. And in fact, in Lennar's most recent quarterly report, they reported that they are spending 13.3% of the final sales price on incentives, like on rate buy downs and credits at the design center. But on a $400,000 house, that's $53,000. And even that isn't enough to sell homes. And so Lennar has done what was once, unthinkable. They've opened a huge portal and invited mom and pop investors to buy their homes as investment properties. So much so they built this really elegant calculator on what they call the Lennar Investor Marketplace, where a potential, and really trying to attract mom and pop investors, but you can go onto their website and you can do a whole bunch of what ifs. Like, if I bought this house at this community and they will quote an interest rate and it's like 4.99, so you get a subsidized rate, and then it will give you all the data about that house. What's your estimated rate of return? What's the cap rate? What's your estimated appreciation levels, and then it lets you play. You can play around with worst case, best case scenario. It's almost like they built a mortgage coach calculator on their website for investors. Really, really, really interesting. And so let me show you, and I'm getting this from a recent article a couple days ago from Lance Lambert at ResiClub, another top tier source of content if you're mortgage or real estate. I'm going to show you quickly what newsletter I'm talking about. You see the title of the newsletter is Unsold, completed new build inventory so high this $34 billion home builder is turning to investors. It starts to show you the tool that it created for mom and pop investors. But as we go down here, and here you can really see it. So you can go there, it shows where in Florida, where Lennar communities are, and then it details every fact you might want, estimated cap rate, all this stuff, right? What the estimated rent will be, your cash flow, your return on investment, tax implications, future value. Really, 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 really cool, right? And this is what caused it. This is where we're talking about the increase in standing inventory. And if you wanted to get a visual of what it looks like, this is a great visual right here. And so if I was doing a newsletter to my database, and I might show this graph right here and say, hey, if you're interested in possibly buying investment property, you may or may not have been considering new builds, but today the market's such that you might actually get a great deal at a new build. And so I would add that into my conversations with my clients. And by the way, when I was schlepping around communities trying to win deals, they didn't allow investors to buy investors to buy homes. You had to sign an affidavit that you're going to be owner occupied, or else they wouldn't even sell it to you. And so it's such a huge change to have them courting mom and pop investors. That just tells you the state of the marketplace. Now, by the way, in that calculator, they did advertise a 7.6 ARM at 4.99%, just to let you know. So they had some discounted pricing, but really, really interesting change. Something to take note of. I will try to put a link to this. I will put a link to this article down below. I will let you know. I also did posts on social media outlining this and giving a link to Lance's article. Lance writes great stuff. I hope you found this helpful. I hope you're having a great weekend. I appreciate you giving me some of your time. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Thanks so much.